a way to diminish anybody's experience. But what happened to you? Did it really start with the church, or was there's dysfunction at the home and it crossed over to the church? Church hurt is very real. We have gone through some very serious things emotionally. Looking back, sometimes when I just sit and look back, I was like, I really let them talk to me like it, huh? I really, it's very real. But I think we also, and one thing, Camille, too, that it bothers me about this generation, sometimes when we begin to speak truth, or a preacher's preaching and they're preaching truth, then we want to do the counseling, leave, and then I would say, to make sure that we're distinguishing it properly. Was it really church hurt, or did the hurt start at home and transpire over?
I will say this, Shree, my experience within the realm of church, being molested by somebody from church at the age of 10, things that went on as I got older that happened to my friends in church that were inappropriate.
Right.
While these people are up preaching, teaching messages, shouting, paying tithes, all this. And even into, my 30s, I was stationed in Virginia attending a church, and the youth pastor there inappropriately sending me things of himself, and we're going to leave it at that, through Snapchat. And this man is married with 3 kids. Right. But yet he's inappropriately coming to me, and I had to read him all his rights.
Well,
and threaten him with screenshotting and putting it on social media because, sir, you're out of control.
Exactly.
But yet you want to get up on First Sunday and handle sacraments.
Now that's a very real situation.
So those type of things. I've had deacons in my DMs, oh sister, we know you're new here, and if you ever need me for anything, so I hear what you're saying, but from my personal experience, I am thankful that me being mature, that I'm able to weed out and realize
exactly.
That's an isolated, that's you, but that I can't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Exactly. Right.
Come in and know I'm here for the word, I'm here for me. But then it's like, it's disgusting.
Yes,
and it's
absolutely.
Discouraging because even some of those that grew up with us, it was enough to push them out and leave and not come back. And so then you have some that were young, new coming in, and then they didn't stay, or they got caught up in it. So there's so many layers when I talk about church hurt, and even people in their families where their parents are up, their mothers, fathers in ministry, but yet you're ignoring your kids. You're not ministering to your children.
Exactly.
You have time for everyone else, but your own child is dealing with depression, contemplating suicide, but you don't have the discernment for that. So when we unpack church hurt, sometimes I think it goes beyond, and not discrediting what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. And again, I'm not saying that to diminish anybody's experience.
But just to say, those things hurt.
Yes.
And
very much so.
Having negative experiences with various first ladies about how they look at you and turn their nose. So there's so many layers that
exactly.
people have dealt with. So when we discuss church hurt, it's like, how do people survive church hurt to still want to come and fellowship, and go through these experiences? Or I've seen people I know that continue to go to a church when the molester is a few pews off, or so it's just like. And we want to talk about the Catholic Church, but when we look at the other denominations, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere, absolutely.
How do people survive the ache?
Right.
And that's my question to you: is how do people survive the ache?